for joining us here today. Cakes, Cooking, and More. I'm Marie Lockwood. Today's recipe is just one of the many ways that you can cook pork chops. So let's see what we need. Okay, so for this recipe, I have some center cut pork chops, a little bit of olive oil, some brown sugar, salt, pepper, and cayenne pepper. And you're just going to pour all of those into your oil. And then here I have a 9x13 that I have lined with foil. And we're just going to spray that with some non-stick cooking spray just so our pork chops don't stick to the bottom. Alright, now we're just going to give this a nice little mix. And I'm using a pastry brush, it just makes it a little easier. Alright, now we're going to take our pork chops. You're just going to take those out and set them side by side. Alright, now that we've got our pork chops in, we've got our glaze made, you're just going to take that and kind of coat each little pork chop. You want to use about half of your bowl, because of course we're going to be flipping them at some point and then redoing this. So just coat each one really well. Alright, now that we have these done, we're going to pop these in the oven at 325. Now the roll is usually about 8 minutes per pork chop per side. So really depending on how many you do as to how long it will take. And we have 6 here. So mine's probably going to take about 45 minutes, but I'm going to do 15-minute intervals and flip them each time. And then, of course, on the next time that I flip them, I will baste the second side with our mix. And then, of course, I'll just do 15 and 15 and flip them each time. But I won't put any more coating on them. So let's get these in the oven and we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, now that our first 15 is over, like I said, we're just going to flip each pork chop. And again, remember that it really depends on how many you have as to how long it's going to take. I know if you only do 2, it's about 15 minutes and 15 and then you're kind of done, but it goes up when you add extras. Alright, so we're just going to coat the back sides now. And after we've got these coated, we're going to put them back in the oven at the same temperature for another 15. And then, like I said, we'll just flip them every 15 until they're done without putting anything new on them. And so then we'll be back when they're completely done. Okay, so our pork chops are done. Mine ended up taking about 50 minutes. So really, like I said, depends on how many you have. And of course, mine are the center cut. And so those are a little bit thicker, and so they take a little longer. So what we're going to do is you're just going to test one out and cut it in half. You should be able to see white inside with no pink. And that lets you know that it's completely done. And on pork, you want to cook that completely. You don't want to leave any pink in there. So I hope that you enjoyed our show today. Thanks for joining us here at Cakes, Cooking, and More. I'm Marie Lockwood. Have a great day.